Good morning. So just got out of bed. It's like 5:15 in the morning, and we're actually headed down to go get some banh mi sandwiches, which are Vietnamese sandwiches that are super amazing, and can't wait to go get them. The only scary part is that now I have to ride the scooter. So gonna figure out how to get on the scooter, take the wife, and go pick up some sandwiches for the family. So let's get suited up, and hopefully I don't kill us. All right, see you guys soon. Okay, so here's the scooter we get to ride on. So we're gonna be taking this scooter, and it's crazy because this is actually like the living room and the garage, which is super awesome. I'm just learning about the culture. That's how most places are. So all the places we eat at and everything are actually downstairs below their where they live. So super cool. We're gonna get this thing out on the street and show you how to ride it. So I wasn't able to film. It was a little kind of crazy. Had no one to hold the camera. So I didn't want to crash out there for the first time. We will get footage of where we went, what we grabbed, what we ate, that type of thing. But we now have food for the road as well, and we're on the way to go visit the ancestors. Not totally sure what that means, but that's where we're headed right now in an actual vehicle. So it'll be a relief to get off one of the bikes, take a vehicle ride in comfort, and I'll show you kind of what we grabbed for food and where we're headed. So give me a second. All right, so here's our tour bus that we're taking as a family. So it's kind of cool. On big outings, we just take buses. So this is the bus we're gonna be jumping in. Woo. Say hi to everyone. Good morning, hello. So jumping back here, and yeah, we'll be running around. All right, so these are sandwiches we picked up. I think we got, how many sandwiches did we get?
The one has meat, we got 7, no 8, we got 8 of them.
All right, so we got 8 sandwiches and like 25 pieces of bread for later.
Yeah.
So, and in Vietnam, they're called banh mi sandwiches, right? Banh mi? And why did we go to this place?
This place is really good. The meat, the sauce, and the thin crust. Delicious.
And they're open early. Look, she already took a bite out of hers before we even started. How is it? Good?
Delicious.
Happy? All right, she's happy now. So, great sandwiches. If you ever end up in Vietnam, check this place out. And I'm gonna eat mine as well as we're driving to where we're headed. So, give me a second. Okay, so we just got to another destination. Just jumped out of the whatever it is, van back there. And I have an umbrella because it's super hot. The sun is very harsh out here. And we're walking through, and this is actually at her auntie's house, and they have a full-on memorial for the ancestors on her mom's side, for grandmother basically. Grandmother, right?
Yeah, grandmother and
Grandmother's side. So it's pretty crazy. They worship and protect the ancestors in a very unique way, which is awesome. I love the culture and all of it. So I'm trying to be quiet out of respect, but they said it was okay for us to film. So you kind of see and check it out, and I guess it's a tradition that they do every New Year's. So through the new year, getting ready for what's ahead of us in 2019, it's part of the memorial service that they do every year. So here's where we're going on this side. And it's kind of remote, but it's very beautiful at the same time. Our tour guide is lost. But I'm gonna shut it off out of respect for the family, but I'll catch up with you guys here shortly. All right, so we're leaving the cemetery, is it? So we're leaving the cemetery. They let me participate in the ritual, which is awesome. I really do love the culture here. And they're very proper, and they're very thankful to their ancestors, which I think at least in the American culture, we kind of just give up on it, but they visit them every single year and really pay their respects, which is awesome. Also, they bury their ancestors above ground, which is something unique.
No, actually under.
Underground?
Underground, but as you can see like this, they just build the tomb like on top of it. Like,
Okay, so they're actually still underneath all
yeah,
this.
underneath.
Okay, got it. So
I think it's 3 feet underneath.
So 3 feet underneath. We do 6 feet down. They do 3 feet underneath, and then 3 feet on top of it.
Maybe. I'm not sure. Like, I need to ask my parents about that.
And then here's some really old ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a very, very old style,
Really, really old.
which is awesome. Most of the stones have actually worn away from how old it is.
Mm-hmm.
These are very, very old. They were, yeah, that one says 1700.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
It's a big one right here,
1600, 1700, they're quite old tombs. And look at the stonework, even for back then, it was all done by hand and all put together. So, very amazing work. They've kept their culture well maintained for what's going on. And they even build full shrines for like 2 of them, so it'd be a wife and a husband. If you look, this one's not that old, 1909 and 01, so a little while.
He passed away in 1901.
And yeah, passed away in 1901, so it's
Sorry,
it's quite.
1991.
Oh, 91. All right, 91. So, anyways, that's kind of the culture. Where are we headed to now?
We're gonna go to the one on my dad's side now.
So now we're going
Great
grandfather.
Yeah.
So great grandfather on her father's side. That was her mother's side. So we're gonna be jumping back in our little tour bus that we have for the day, and you'll see more of the countryside. I'll try and film some of the cool stuff that we see, and I'll see you guys at the other site. So give me a second. Okay, so we're still in the van, headed to the next location, or our tour bus, I guess you could call it. And the wifey got some steam buns early this morning. That was one of our stops we made. So what's in this one?
Pork.
A pork steam bun.
And I hope there's a quail egg in it. Crack it.
She hopes there's an egg inside. Let's see what's inside.
Yeah, there's an egg inside. The quail egg.
Does that make you happy?
I bet you don't need the quail egg.
You can have the side with the quail egg. I don't want the quail egg.
It's pretty good.
She really wants the quail egg though. So we're gonna eat the steam bun. See how they are. I'm sure they're delicious. So I'm gonna grab some food. Hopefully you guys enjoy some food as well. See you guys in a second. So we're back out of the bus again, and now we're headed to a different style graveyard or cemetery.
Soldier.
So this one is for soldiers and war veterans,
Yeah.
right?
My uncle.
So this is your uncle on which side?
My dad. So this is my dad's youngest brother.
So her dad's youngest brother. Okay. The one who served in the war?
He went to the war when he just passed like 18. No. So after he passed 18, he went to the war, and then after that, like 3 months after that, he passed away.
Got
In the war, yeah.
In the war, okay.
That's simple. Bye-bye.
So it's tradition to bring food to the burial site?
Huh?
Or to the grave?
Giống như mình đến
To the grave. And it's tradition to burn money as well for the ancestors in their afterlife. So he's burning money there, and then this is the food that we bring them as a gift, as an offering to them in their afterlife, so that they have something from us to them. So it's kind of like a way of passage. And you'll see this practiced all over Vietnam, not just here, but throughout the holidays. It's kind of a tradition to burn money and different items to give to them so that they have something in their afterlife. So that's their belief in what they do for their ancestors, which is pretty cool. All right, so we're at the new location and we see mangoes right here. Then we found a mango tree, and we're trying to get a mango out of the mango tree right now. Yeah. So hold on. Look at that.
That's how you do it.
He's trying. Oh. I feel like you're gonna get hit in the head with this. Oh.
Rồi xong dập luôn rồi.
See? Almost got hit in the head. Look at that.
Dập rồi.
A mango. So pretty crazy.
The bigger one's right there.
We're gonna eat some mango, and we're gonna steal some more of the mangoes out of the tree as well. I don't think this one's good yet. Nope.
It's not broke.
Not right.
How about this one?
Cùng một lứa luôn.
Which one? Where are you at? That's a big one. Look at that. Look at, oh, she almost counted one chance. All right, let's see how your mango turned out.
Để đóng này Duyên ơi, khỏi thấy.
We're gonna see how the mango is.
It's raw.
Is it?
Yeah.
How do you know?
It's so hard. It's not even soft, and it's have to be yellow-ish. It's so green.
Đây nè.
So you can't tell her that there's anything that flies anywhere around her. She freaks out about flying things, just FYI. All right, so we good? What are we doing now? Time to eat? Check out the mangoes. So that is another reason why I love Vietnam right there. The mangoes. So now we're actually going to go visit the ancestors. Hey, love, you coming?
Go, okay?
You're not coming? Too hot? All right. So, check it out. So we're headed out to deliver the food to the ancestors. And this is also a very old cemetery. This one's mainly only for the family. So that was actually the family's house right there. And then on the property, they have the graves all the way around on one side of it. And then on the other side over here, there's a big wall, but on the other side of this wall is livestock or animals. So there's like cattle and ox back there that help plow the field and help do things out here. They're kind of their workhorses, if you will. And then there's an indoor shrine, and where like the living maid would be. There's some geese and a puppy. And now we're going to find the actual one. And it's quite warm out here. If you notice, this is how people actually live. We're actually out in the forest, or I guess out in the wilderness area of Vietnam.
You don't wear jeans, so be careful with the trees.
Okay. So I have shorts on. I was told that that's a bad idea out here. But we're gonna go through it all and see what we find out. Whoa. Hopefully you guys don't have poison ivy or oak. I guess we'll find out in the morning. All right. So here we go. So Khoi, who is this?
Cái này là bà cố không ạ?
Tức là con kêu bằng bà cố.
So great grandma.
Đây là bà nội của ba.
So his grandmother. So means great grandmother.
Your great grandmother?
On the father's side.
On your father's side. All right. Awesome. So we're gonna shut the camera off for the ceremony, but we'll be back shortly. Okay, so we're headed back to the family's house now. There's some very loud geese. I don't think they're very happy that we're here. And they seem like they're... Those things are mean. I'm not trying to hang out and see what they want to do. So headed back over to the house, and I think we're going inside to go grab some more food. So we'll sit down and grub and just keep on going. But I think there's 2 more stops for today. Then we're headed back to the house after this. And from there, I think we're going to some event. I'm not really sure. I believe it's Khoi's teachers, some kind of event, but it's an English teacher that translates and does training over here to teach Vietnamese and then translate it over into English. So it should be interesting. Maybe I'll have a couple people that I can connect to and contact, because my Vietnamese is very bad, but hopefully I can learn some Vietnamese while I'm here too. So cool, see you guys in a second. So we came back to the house and I found a hammock that is quite awesome. So I'm gonna be hanging out at the hammock
For a while.
for a while, right?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing, love?
Try to sit down.
Oh. You can come join me on the hammock. I don't know if it'll hold both of us though.
Looks scary now.
Yeah, it might not hold both of us, but it is quite relaxing. And that's the mango tree that we stole the mangoes out of earlier. That's pretty good. Alright, so I just found out a funny, we'll call it a hammock fact. Alright, so what happened, love? Why is there no more chickens running around here?
Oh, back in the day when I was young, every time we come up here, so I always chase after the chicken and the baby chick. It was so bad that after I left, the chicken seemed to die shortly after. So now, like every time they heard like that me coming up, they always put the chicken in the cage. Like there's no more story of me chasing all of the baby chick around anymore because of that. It was bad, but it's funny back in the day. The baby chick was so cute, like the 20 of them running around. I would run through the bushes and then just try to like catch them. I bet they were terrified after I left.
That's probably where they died.
Yes, but it was really fun. Now they don't do it anymore.
How about those geese over there?
No, you don't run after a geese because those are like how would I say? The bodyguard, like of the house. They're super mean. If you like barely walk past their like house, they will chase after you and they will keep chasing non-stop. Oh, those are so mean. You don't want to mess with them.
Alright, so you can chase chickens, but that's not good because I guess they end up dying. And do not chase the big white geese. The ones that tried to chase me earlier, don't chase them because they are the protectors of the house.
Yeah, they're
So
like the dog.
they're like the dogs, right?
Yeah, they mean. They really mean.
Yeah, geese are quite mean. We don't really have a whole lot of them in California, but yes, I've experienced some of them. So, all right. So there's your fun hammock fact for the moment. If anything else pops up, I'll let you know. All right, so like always, back on the bus. Not sure where we're headed, but I'm just here along for the ride. So, hey babe, what does the incense do?
Act like a guiding for the dead.
Okay, that's why we put the incense in the with the grave.
Yes.
And what about the candles?
The candle is like the light. It's like every graveyard like that is like a house of the dead, and then you put the candle up to wake them up. It's like you turn on the light.
Oh,
Wake them
okay.
up, and the incense is for guiding people.
Got it. All right, you guys. Hopefully, you guys got that. They're yelling at us to let's go. So, here we go. Okay, so we made a pit stop. A lot of us are hungry. We wanted some food, so we just kind of stopped, and this is where we're eating. It's a traditional place. What kind of food is this, love?
Beef and chicken. They're famous for beef and chicken. I'm not sure yet. Like maybe we're gonna do some like barbecue beef and then some like steamed chicken or grilled chicken, something like that. But my auntie says it's the best place. So.
Okay.
It's good. I'm excited.
So she would know much more than I would know about where to eat out here. So we're gonna follow her this time. And yeah, it's a small place. It's kind of hard to find, but it's super unique. And they have some roosters and chickens and stuff around here. So yeah, so we're gonna order up and give me a second once the food comes out. We'll kind of show you what we got, and then she's gonna explain to me and probably both of us what we ordered because I have no idea. So give me a second, let's figure it out. Okay, so they brought a lot of the food out. This is what we got. So we have the vegetables. What are these?
Rice paper.
So we have the rice paper, and then the noodles,
Yes.
the chili paste, and then what's that over there?
Beef. Steamed beef with onion, green onions, and other stuff.
Okay, and then what's the brown sauce right by your wrist?
It's some kind of like a sweet and sour sauce.
Sweet and sour sauce right there, and then another duplicate of it all the way down there. They actually just grabbed the chicken walked past here with it, so it's still alive. So I believe that that's what they're making next for us and bringing it out. But all this looks amazing right now. She's showing us how to roll it.
No, I'm doing bad right now.
Okay, so she's showing us how to poorly roll it, but I'm sure it'll probably still taste good.
I can do this. Let me do it again.
All right, we're gonna do it again. So how do you do this?
A little bit of water.
Why do you put the water on it?
It's to soften it. It's easier for you to roll it.
Okay. And then what do you grab first over here out of
Actually, usually you grab like veggie and then put whatever veggie you want on, and then vermicelli here, and then the meat. But I will just grab this one more to reconstruct.
So if you mess it up and put a couple holes in it, you can rewrap it? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
There.
And then we dip it in chili paste or in
this one.
In
chili
this one.
paste. Yeah. Here you go.
All right. So
Okay.
let's go for it.
How's it?
Really good. Really good. So I'm gonna continue to eat. Maybe you guys grab some food as well, but hey, this is delicious. Have any comments, leave it below. Check it out. We're gonna be eating a lot of rare food and very traditional food to Vietnamese. So yeah, stay tuned for more food. Alright, so it's been delicious. Boom. And they're adding more stuff to the dish. What's this one now, babe?
Barbecue beef.
The barbecue beef there, and then what's up in the pot up top?
I don't know, some kind of like
Tripe?
hot, yeah.
Like a hot pot tripe setup. So we're gonna start grabbing some of that over here and some of that before it's all gone. But amazing food. And what's crazy is they actually grow all this right behind us. So it's super, super fresh, and the beef is theirs as well. So they grow all of it, and all of it comes from this facility. So super cool. So just when I think we're done, we get this and this, right? Which is what, salt?
Salt, pepper, chili pepper.
And then we get those. So I thought like a margarita was next, but now we have fresh chicken as well. Oh,
Beef, barbecue beef
So barbecue
stew.
beef, and then there's chicken coming after this. And what's crazy is they actually cook it right there, right behind us. There and in the hut right there. So we have the beef over here. Sorry, not chicken. I should have known that by how it looks, but I don't know. Maybe it's a Vietnamese chicken. So yeah, so we'll
Very
be good.
soft.
So how do I eat this?
We have to wait for the chicken.
You have to wait for the chicken to eat the beef.
No, the beef is the previous one that we have. So you dip with the sauce. With that, the ferment, like the tofu fermented, right?
Fermented tofu?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, so sorry, I forgot to mention that. They also brought fermented tofu for the beef, and it is awesome and extremely soft and tender. So we're waiting for the chicken now, which I think it's dead, and I think they're now cooking it, so it should be on its way.
I think it should be there.
It should be dead by now, so give me a second.
Oh, it's gone.
All right, what is this now? We keep adding more and more stuff to the table.
Chicken.
Chicken and all of it are like internal organ.
Yeah.
So full, complete chicken, so the whole
Yes.
chicken that they walked out with. All right, grab it.
I want this.
What is it?
That's egg.
Oh, it's a chicken egg?
Yes.
Not like, not ready yet?
Yeah, like the one inside, when it come out, it become like the egg with the shell. But this one is liquid. This one is the fresh egg.
Like an internal egg?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy. So I guess that is an internal egg. How is it? How does it taste?
I haven't tried yet.
It tastes like a quail egg.
Does it? Oh, okay.
So you have to try it.
So you put the lime in this. Look, that one over there is almost already gone.
Nó rồi, lấy thêm đồ.
I know, we gotta hurry. The whole thing's gonna disappear.
Okay, let's stop. Okay, okay. Rồi, rồi.
All right, we're all digging
Đây,
in.
đây, đưa chén đây.
As soon as they start eating, they bring more food out. So there's two huge bowls on the table now and something in the middle. So what's this one, babe?
Không, chờ em làm đi ha. Tại vì em định mình chấm ấy.
So that one is chicken congee.
Chén xíu mình
Chicken congee, and then what's the thing in the middle?
It's just cabbage, like
Cabbage?
like coleslaw.
Coleslaw cabbage. All right, so we're gonna dig into all this, and the chicken is already delicious, so I'm a huge fan with the dry rub.
Xà bít nó bự á,
All
nó
right,
lắc
so
rồi.
we ate
Nó đẩy mọi
everything.
người ra.
Completely gone.
Rồi xách đồ ra đi.
It was delicious, and we're getting back on the bus again. Always back on the bus. It kind of scares me because the hood is always open on the bus every time we stop. So I'm not sure. He grabbed some flyers and he's like wrenching on some weird things over there. Not sure what he's doing. A little concerning, especially being a car guy, but he hasn't let us down yet. So we're gonna hope for good luck that we can make it all the way home on this, and we're headed home. So let's see what's up next. So catch you guys in a second. Okay, so unique experience. Look around. We ended up giving up on the tour bus, and now we're on the actual bus. So tour bus, remember how we said it wasn't gonna make it? It didn't make it. So we got off the bus, kind of a sketchy area, so I didn't want to film right there, but we got off, and now we're on a city bus. City bus, what, number 27 or something? 27. Number 27. What district are we headed to?
11.
District 11, which is where Ngung's family lives. That's where actually home is for us right now. So headed to District 11 on the bus, and yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Hopefully we make it. Hopefully this one keeps going though. All right, so we're leaving the house again, but this time on foot. So where are we walking to?
It's just the restaurant close by. We're gonna have some pork chop.
And the broken rice. So pork chop and broken rice, one of my favorite dishes here. It's a very traditional dish. So normally the rice that is broken or not good, a lot of cultures throw it out or get rid of it because it's not like perfect rice, but it actually tastes amazingly well with pork chops. So they figured out how to repurpose it, reuse it, and that's the dish we're gonna go have right now. I remember having it last year when I came, when we actually came to get married here. So we get to go back and enjoy it again. I don't know if it's the same place, but I'm hoping so because it was phenomenal the first time. So we're just gonna take a walk, and once we get there, we'll show you what we're eating.
So we're gonna cross right here. Watch out for that.
So we're gonna cross the road, and I was told you just walk out into traffic and everyone stops for you. So we're going to walk and see how this works out. I guess it works okay. And now this side. Hey, and it worked pretty well. So I guess you just walk straight across traffic and they go around you. So that's something different with the culture. Pedestrians do not have the right of way, so you're kind of on your own here. But something I noticed right away that you guys probably noticed as well watching is that most of the places that you go to eat or do things at is actually below where they live. So you'll see like the restaurant and all that down here, and then they live up above it, directly up above it. So even like this situation, they make the food and everything, and then living quarters is always up above. And there's always a lot of stuff going on. Right now it's about 9 o'clock at night, and it's packed. There's people everywhere. There's a haircut right here, and then they live up above. So it's really a unique situation. It's super cool culture. It'd be awesome to wake up every day and just walk downstairs and go to work and have everything close to your house and taking care of your family and everything. So that's something that they definitely embrace. And travel is crazy. I mean, there's people everywhere, like I said, at 9 o'clock at night. So this is where we're going. All right, so we've found the location, Pho Ben. Let's have the broken rice.
Okay, let's go.
So we're going for broken rice. So everything's nice because it's walking distance from the house. Broken rice. I believe this is where we order from. We're just gonna go sit down right here in the back. No, we're good. Oh, I guess we're going back over here. So it's cooler in this side, I guess. In the back, maybe. Where are we going? style setup. The entrance to the house is right here actually. And we're gonna order, see what everything looks like, and be good to go. All right, so here we go. We got the broken rice. What's this? What's the?
That should be steamed egg with ground pork.
So steam egg, ground pork, and a pork chop with fish sauce and
That's bitter melon soup.
and a bitter melon soup.
With ground pork inside, I believe. Yes, ground pork inside.
All right, so I'm gonna try this. I heard that this is very, very healthy for you, but quite bitter and a unique taste. And this stuff is always awesome and phenomenal. If you notice, everyone here is having the same thing. So yeah, we're all in it together. Cool. We're gonna eat it and see how you guys do. Actually, see how we do. All right, so fully done, finished everything, and now we're good to go. Oh, dropped something. The other crazy thing too, so for all 4 of us to eat, it was like $5.30 US, so almost nothing. Super crazy. Awesome, good place. Now we're headed out. So back out on the street. Yeah. And look at it. So like we have a fancy cafe or coffee shop, and then right up above is living quarters. So everyone lives right up above where what they're doing. Now we're going back across the street again. I'm following the professional. And we just walk right across on one side, and then you walk right across on the other side. Whoop. And there we go. All right, where are we going to now? Underground parking. So if you do have a car, you can park under. You can park below your house. Why going that way?
No, let's go home and then take the bike.
Okay, so change of plan. We're going home, then we're gonna jump on the scooter, then go ride around. So yeah, pretty much back the way we came. Amazing food, and the prices on everything is super, super crazy. So really, really enjoy it, and highly, highly recommend it. Look, they're getting ready for the new year. They got all the flowers and everything. Super cool. People are painting their houses, cleaning everything up. Lots of trash out on the street, but just because everyone's getting rid of everything for the time being. So super excited for the new year. Also, tomorrow we're gonna be traveling. So we're going to the middle of Vietnam. Where are we going tomorrow? Da Nang tomorrow. So I guess it's like right in the middle of Vietnam. So we're actually gonna have to take an airplane, and we're flying from Ho Chi Minh City out to Da Nang. So be ready for that video as well. That's gonna be the second half of all this. But we're going back, jumping on the scooter. I think we're looking for some cell phone chargers and cables and a couple things, so we're be ready to fly. I think they use different charger blocks and stuff up there. So that's what we're working on. And yeah, we'll see you guys in a second.